I want to congratulate the graduates first and foremost. Congratulations for taking this huge step in your careers. We appreciate you very much. My name is Adam Bettino. I'm the Bureau Chief over Professional Accountability Bureau, and I want to welcome all the families and friends who are hopefully watching on our feeds, as well as all of our stakeholders, probation commissioners. Welcome. Hopefully some folks from the Board of Supervisors office as well, our justice deputies, welcome. To our executive staff in the probation department, thank you for being with us and watching. And for anybody else from the probation department who happens to be there, we appreciate you guys checking in on us and following all the great stuff that we're doing here at the staff training office to honor these graduates today. We have Chief Leva with us. We'll have a few words from him in a moment, as well as I do want to thank our chief deputies, Reaver Bingham, Sheila Mitchell, Tom Faust, Brandon Nichols. Thank you all for everything you do to support the department and the rest of our executive staff, all of our deputy directors and bureau chiefs. Thank you for everything that you do for us. I just really quickly, again, I want to congratulate you all for taking this big step in your careers, for raising your hands. Remember, nobody made you take these jobs, right? Remember that, because there's going to be times when it gets pretty tough. I think being a supervisor is a really difficult task. You now sort of are going to feel the responsibility of having a team of people that you're ultimately accountable for, right? So it's a big step, but you all have volunteered and raised your hand, and we appreciate the courage and the boldness to step up and to take this role. Two things I want to say to you, just as you kind of step into this, and some of you have been in these roles for a little while, but as you grow into these roles, two things: don't ever stop learning. We want to bring you guys back here in about 6 to 9 months and kind of see how you're doing, right? Check in. Was this helpful? What could be more helpful in the future? Are there other things that you need in your professional development? Are there ways that staff training office can help you out? Okay? So don't ever stop learning. Take advantage of any and every opportunity to continue your professional development in this department. Okay? The second thing I want to impart to you is to be kind. This is something that I think we forget sometimes. It's very easy to go about our business, go from fire to fire, from crisis to crisis, from problem to problem. Especially in these times, all of us are going through something unique that we've never lived through before. It's really important that we check in with our team, that we make sure that people are okay, because they're dealing with all kinds of things that we cannot even really fathom, right? Be kind. Be kind to your staff. Be kind to each other, okay? And this is a good opportunity for you all to be networking. We did it a little bit condensed. Usually you have some more time for that, but make sure that you're keeping in touch with each other, checking in with each other as you learn from place to place and assignment to assignment. All right? That's all that I have. And I want to welcome up our fabulous Ms. Kimberly Wells.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome again to all our family, friends, and colleagues that are attending this virtual graduation. I would like to, on behalf of the staff training office, say that this graduating class was our first of supervisors to graduate in the realm of COVID, and it did not come without challenges. Challenges for them, challenges for us as we navigate through virtual training, safe and social distancing, and everything that has come with that world that we now live in. But these graduates, these supervisors did a magnificent job navigating, and to you, I can't tell you how appreciative I am for all the flexibility that you showed. My role here today is to tell you a little bit about what Supervisor Corps encompasses. It is an 80-hour mandated training curriculum as set by the State Board of State and Corrections, BSCC, and normally we go 2 to 3 weeks for training, but trying to stay ahead of COVID, we did straight 2 weeks of 80-hour training, and here we are at graduation. Through these 2 weeks, our graduates participated in scenario training. They had skill outs, written assignments. They did things that, that we always try to do to bring them not only in the textbook world, but the real world. They underwent legal responsibility training, conflict management and resolution, discipline, labor relations, many addressing of the roles and duties and functions of a supervisor, conducting meetings, doing performance evaluations, leadership, and then also being introduced into the world of our HR, payroll, hiring, performance evaluations again, HR overview, all the things that are puzzle pieces that they will need as they journey into their role as supervisors. Before I close, I would like to say something to all of you. The truth of leadership is that it's not possible to experience the rewards and joy of leadership without experiencing the pain as well. That painful part is what can often hold people back. The most difficult work of leadership is learning to experience difficulty without numbing yourself. Putting yourself on the line in your roles is difficult work, and the dangers are real. Ladies and gentlemen, lead, protect, and keep your spirit alive. Stay courageous. Maintain your compassion, curiosity, and love of what you do and will do, even in moments of despair. Lead with an open heart, because our work has nobility and benefits for you and those around you. Thank you. At this time, I would like to bring up our class representative, Mr. Brian Young.
Thank you, Ms. Wells. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Again, welcome to the Supervisor Corps Academy graduation class of 2020-02. We want to acknowledge the interim chief, Chief Gray Layla, and the other dignitaries that are here today. It is an honor to be a part of the ceremony today. I want to acknowledge the friends and the families that have been the true support system for the supervisors you see here today. Let me give you a little background on the 9 graduating supervisors. We come from Dorothy Kirby, Barry J., Central Juvenile, Downey, Field, The Rock, as well as South LA. With over 200 years of experience in this group, we molded together each day we came together, with the goal of completing 80 hours in 10 days. We coined the motto, small in numbers, strong in force, which means through although we're the smallest class in recent years, we intend to be a force, to make an imprint on the department and with our staff, with the staff we supervise. From the first day, we demonstrated we were ready to listen and learn. Understanding we will not always have the answers, but we will make every effort to find answers. During the course of the 80 hours, we all agreed that we needed to make sure we use a support system in place, which Ms. Wells has indicated all the classes we took, such as payroll, return to work, civil litigation. For those questions about things that we may be clueless about now, but with our experience on the forefront, we'll be able to knock out easily. After going through policies, directives, it gives us the framework to be the best supervisors we can become. Under the guidance and leadership of Ms. Kimberly Wells, she's laid the foundation for us to go out there and do the best we can do. Now, we're going to meet these challenges, we're going to meet and set expectations of forging a path, living without fear as we empower everyone within 6 feet. Within 6 feet. We're going to keep that going until it's over with. So without anything else in our way, to take the next step, I want to introduce these supervisors by name so that you can take a look at them and see you're next. Mr. Derek Billups, please stand. Mr. Derek Charles, please stand. Mr. Evan Davoff, please stand. Mr. Dion. Ms. Dion UK, please stand. Mr. Ralph Hogan, please stand. Mr. Duana Holloway, please stand. Mr. Daniel Rivera, please stand. Mr. Keon Smith, please stand. Mr. Brian Young, standing right here in front of you, ready for the next challenge. Lastly, I want to challenge you all to take the enthusiasm you have today that you've shown in this last 2 weeks and take it back with you to your assigned locations and set those expectations. Complete those goals and continue to take care of yourself, your friends, and your family. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to bring to the podium for our main address, Interim Chief Ray Leva.
Thank you, Ms. Wells. So I have a couple of comments to make. But first of all, Supervisor. Wow. Congratulations. But before I get into my commentary, thank you to all the family members that stood behind you, that helped you reach the place that you're at now. To your fellow co-workers, your colleagues that supported you and helped you achieve the rank of supervisor. Thank you to the fellow probation department members that are watching this, hopefully the Board of Supervisors or their justice and chief deputies, to recognize the achievements that you've accomplished in reaching your status as a supervisor in the Ellicott County Probation Department. So, moving on, I'm sure that you did not expect to have a virtual graduation at the beginning of this journey, but here we are. We find ourselves in challenging times, and as you have found, we need to be adaptive and flexible every day that we move forward to better serve our personnel, our clients, and each other. Whether you know it or not, whether you accept it or not, you are joining a select group of people who will help forge the future of this department. A member of the executive team championed you, which, along with the testing that you had to take and went through, is how you came to be here as a graduate of the Supervising Deputy Probation Officer class. Your potential has been recognized, and it is up to you to reach it. Your responsibility is complex as a supervisor. Couple this with the diversity of the individuals who hold this rank, and it's not difficult to understand why a considerable variation of style and opinion can result. However, if diversity is allowed or permitted to translate to inconsistent supervision, morale and productivity suffer. The overall effectiveness of the department suffering accordingly. These inherent problems can be intensified greatly in a large unit, which some of you will become part of, because of the supervisory responsibility that is shared by so many, and the face-to-face communication with peers and subordinates is sporadic given your shifts. The fact is, however, the unit supervisors must be effective collectively as well as individually in order to be effective at all. While it would be naive to expect total consistency or consensus of the operation, it is essential to the effectiveness of every supervisor to maintain substantial consistency as a group. It is equally essential to the effectiveness of the unit operation. In the final analysis, nothing short of continuous concerted effort from every supervisor will maintain each unit's essential team spirit. Every supervisor must shoulder their share of the responsibility and subordinate their personal preference for the common interest in order to be effective. The old adage, divide and conquer, is certainly true with respect to supervision in a large setting. If you can be caused to work at odds with one another, you cannot help but lose effectiveness. Bear in mind the analogy, when one leg of the table is shortened, the entire table loses its stability. Also bear in mind that we owe it to our personnel to operate in a substantially consistent manner. And there are a variety of styles of supervision. And you should talk to your boss to help you develop a style that works best for you, because we're all different. Bearing in mind that to be effective as a unit, we must operate in a manner that encourages performance by our personnel and by each other. A balanced approach to supervision is essential. While positive approaches are generally appropriate and effective, you'll find that other approaches are sometimes necessary. Dealing with negative situations requires fortitude. If this responsibility is not shouldered by all, morale and effectiveness suffer. Frequently, a failure to deal with small problems in the beginning leads to bigger problems. And the nice guy who looked the other way actually contributed to the bigger problem. A glaring example of this, and it's a talk by Captain Richard Mraz of the Los Angeles Police Department, is Rampart. Look that up, Google it. It was a very, very disturbing time in Los Angeles Police Department's history. And Captain Mraz, if you ever get the opportunity to hear his talk on the Rampart problem, will tell you it was the little things that were overlooked because they wanted to be a nice guy that became the bigger problems of Rampart and has affected that department for years. A team approach to supervision is essential. Again, inconsistencies and divisiveness destroy morale and effectiveness. Operate as a team, communicate, coordinate, and cooperate with each other. A proactive approach to supervision is essential. This means doing many things. Most importantly, it means conscientiously doing your job. When you're there, show up, be there, be present. It means being concerned and involved. It means causing things to happen rather than continuously reacting to things that were caused by others. And ultimately, it means accepting responsibility for all facets of the unit operation that will fall within the supervisor's purview, whether it's specifically assigned to you or not. Wow, as I said, a lot of change and a lot of new roles as a supervisor. But remember, you work in a great department with great people, and they will be looking to you for guidance and leadership as we move forward. As a department, we are striving every day to making lives better. That's what we do as a probation department. We make lives better every day, whether those of our clients, our personnel, or each other. Take care of your people. Take care of each other. And most importantly, take care of yourself and your families. They are what got you here. They are what supported you and helped you become who you are. There are many challenges facing us, but you are up to the task and have the potential to move this department forward in great ways while providing for the safety of our clients and each other. Remember, we are the peacekeepers. And as the Bible says, blessed are the peacekeepers, for they shall inherit the earth. Remember that. Be kind to your fellow workers. Be kind to each other. As your chief said, be kind. Don't ever forget that. Because we are dealing with people who have families and who are brothers, sisters, families, uncles, aunts. Remember that. We care for the sheep who cannot protect themselves and care for themselves, and we protect them from danger, which comes in many forms. But also protect each other. Don't get in over your head. And don't let your partner get in over theirs. Pull them back and protect them from themselves. I see great things for this department, and as such, great things for you as the future unfolds. Hold your head up, be proud of your position in the department and the community you serve, and go forward to lead your people. Thank you, and congratulations on becoming the newest team of supervisors in the Los Angeles County Probation Department. My best to you all. God bless. God bless Probation Department. God bless USA. Thank you all.
Derek Phillips.
Good shot. Shaking hand.
Derek Charles. Evan Davidoff. Dion Fugate. Ralph Hodin. Duana Holloway.
Congratulations.
Daniel Rivera.
Congratulations.
Keon Smith.
Congratulations.
Brian Young.
Nice work. Thank you. Great job. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. This brings us to the close of our Supervisor Corps 2020-02 graduation. Before we end, what I would like to say on behalf of our training director, thank you to all who made this possible. Thank you to all the instructors, people who helped with all of the technical aspects of putting this graduation together. And again, to friends and family that supported our graduates. We'd like you to have a good rest of the day, a good happy Friday, and again, thank you for attending.